so I get out there, and all of a sudden, it's the most amazing fucking audience of all time.
Sick.
I can't believe it. I'm like, oh my God, this audience is so excellent. So I'm like, this is a special. We're going to do it with this audience. Then tomorrow we'll be able to. And this guy in the front row starts heckling.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no. And I go, just ignore it because the audience is so good. And he just won't stop. He's so drunk. He's the exact kind of drunk where you're totally benign. You're trying to be involved in the show, but you forgot that there's anyone else in the room. It's just you
and that guy.
and TJ, and you're just talking with him. Yeah. And so I would say, like, and I'm cheering with him. And he would be like, yeah, I've done that. That's something I've been involved in. It was that type of thing.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, hilarious. That's good. What he said, that's right. You're right.
Yeah.
It was that type of thing.
Just
so he does
affirming
it a couple
everything,
of times. Yeah.
everything.
That's right. It's very positive energy, but it's getting in the way of this set that I had prepared.
Yes.
So then I finally go, all right, I got to talk to this guy. He's not going to shut up.
Yeah.
So I make fun of somebody else in the audience, and then I go and I ask him about his cargo pants.
Is this Jonah?
This
Yeah.
is
Because we have a
Jonah.
clip that we'd like to
look
queue
it
up.
up.
Yeah, I want
So I go, all right, I'm
to.
going to deal with this drunk fucking
Yes.
asshole.
Yeah.
And we're going to sort of, deal with whatever it is he's going to say. And so I kind of ask him a question to try. Yeah, you got the clip?
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
roll the clip.
Yeah.
Letterman style.
Play the
Anyway, Jorge, do we have volume ready to go?
Jorge. Don't fuck us on this one, Jorge.
Can I say one thing before he does
Jorge's
this?
the best.
Mind you, you're paying for this, right, TJ? You're paying for your special?
Yeah,
you pay for this whole thing?
all with proceeds from selling green room snacks.
Beautiful.
Snacky poos.
100% profits, by the way. Great business idea.
No vertical.
So for people that are watching, this is like what you're shooting is going to be out there for the rest of your life because it's going to be it's going to live wherever he puts it.
I said it was
He paid
self-funded.
for
Yeah,
it, and it's like, bro. So now for everybody that's watching, think about this: you paid for it, you have your set list, and then this happens, and everything takes a fucking left turn. But like I was saying, TJ, not kissing your ass, professional as fuck and talented for him to be able to do this shit.
By the way, it just goes to show, no matter what you're dealing with, I'm gonna go business topic here for a second. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Let's talk.
You could be doing a podcast. You could be doing a stand-up special. You could give a business presentation. You could be doing public speaking. You never know what the audience is going to do. If you're speaking in front of a live audience or there's tech equipment involved, anything out of your control, you got to be able to be flexible and improvisation.
Exactly.
Because you could plan everything, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, whoa, this drunk guy in the audience. Oh, there's a heckler over here. Oh, the Zoom went out. Oh, I forgot my presentation.
Adapt.
You got to adapt,
overcome,
baby. No matter what you're doing in life, you got to be adaptable.
It's two things. One, go with it. Whatever it is, go with it. And then also the audience knows. So if the Zoom fails, your presentation isn't working behind you, or some asshole in the audience is saying something mean to you and be like, boring, you know, I disagree with that. God doesn't exist, or whatever they yell.
So shitty.
And that's a TED Talk. I'm kidding. And so
Richard Hawkins.
They know what you're going through.
Yeah.
And so just be honest with them. Yeah. Okay, roll the clip.
Humanize the situation.
So I thought this was a totally drunk.
By the way, before we play the clip, the hat.
That's a visor for Corona. That's all. You have to watch this. You have to watch it.
All right, go ahead. Let's play this clip. Now, go ahead. DJ Miller with his new special that just dropped yesterday, I believe.
Yeah.
Dear Jonah.
It's called Dear Jonah,
Straight
and
on
here's the
YouTube.
clip right here. Let's go.
You're wearing cargo pants. What kind of cargo are you rolling with? What are you carrying? What's your freight?
I just enjoy cargo pants like all the time. So even though I do not carry anything here in the pockets, but I just enjoy cargo pants.
I want you guys to know that I am not going to make fun of him at all.
Oh shit!
So there was definitely a moment where I was like, this is just going to be a listening portion of the show.
Oh shit!
We're all going to take a moment to just learn about this gentleman's life. And then we're going to move on to the next part of the show. But not before complimenting him and saying, you know what? I like wearing things just because they feel comfortable also. You know? Got my chore coat on.
Yeah.
Right? That's good. That's good.
Thanks, man.
At the airport, so when I was traveling.
Keep going?
Yeah.
In the very beginning.
Look,
What's
he's
that?
talking.
Yeah, go back to the airport.
Go back to the airport. Oh, cool. A blonde, entitled white bitch. So at the airport. All right, so yeah, you can stop there.
TJ, what? And you can pause it. And I wanted to.
Perfect pause.
So my point being, now, and guys, mind you, watch this fucking special. His entire set now takes a left turn, but the left is a fucking positive, awesome street. And I commend you for it.
Jonah kind of becomes more and more involved in the show because I involve him in it, and then he kind of interrupts and. He's excited to do stuff, so we do these funny things together. Is Jorge the guy who's on the decks? If you can find later on, I asked him.
Nat'll do that.
I asked him what his favorite part of the show is.
Oh, is that the end?
It's not the very end, but
very end. Okay.
You'll see. I talked to him a few times, but
I'll find it. I'll send you the time.
And anyway, so it really was a moment where I had to just say to the audience, like, I want to let you guys, because when he starts talking, absolutely there was an energy in the room where they're like, what is this guy going to do? Because think about what people think about me. I'm on Deadpool, and I make fun of, and I just viciously make fun of Ryan Reynolds, Ehrlich from Silicon Valley, always like busting people, making fun of them. So there's a little bit of an insult comic vibe to some of my work, a lot of my most well-known work.
Yeah.
And so it's really important for me to say, like, I just want you guys to know I am not going to, like, make fun of this guy because that's not who I am.
Is he drunk? Is he have
he's drinking. He has a Long Island iced tea in his hand.
No, but what is there something up with Jonah?
Yeah. I think what did you say? We decided. And
he doesn't have Down. He's mentally challenged because my friend that has Down syndrome. When people have Down syndrome, I think he's mentally challenged. Mind you, he was there by himself and he's drinking a Long Island iced tea. If that fucker drove, he put people's lives in fucking danger.
They dropped him off. His parents dropped him off.
Okay.
And he got there at 4 p.m. because he wanted to be the first person
he loves
in.
you.
That's why he's so close.
Wow.
And later on, he says, you were in the Deadpool movies and I thought you were awesome. And he's just like the biggest fan.
Wow.
And I find out that he had seen me before, but he was sitting in the back because he didn't know what he was going to think. He's also really funny. Like in the credits, you see him sort of talking
you named
about
your
stuff.
entire special about the guy, the random guy in the front row.
Do
you typically name a special before or after you shoot it?
No, before it was entitled the Pandemic Special because I do everything kind of that I was doing in the pandemic.
Yeah.
But then I did the special
with
and this
a goddamn gas mask on your head right there.
Right, exactly. And so at the end of the process, when that whole show happened, I got off stage and I was like, I think that's the special.
Yep.
And then Kate and the director came back and they're like, we think that should maybe be the special.
That's so sick.
So it's also kind of just saying this ended up being about Jonah, and we lifted him up to be the star of the show. And I think that that's also important to talk about kind of how, like, what I'm like in general as somebody that wants that. And that's a lot of my success comes from you always want to make your driving factor, your sort of mission statement be about other people. So it cannot be, I'm going to be famous. I want to be rich.
Yes.
I want to that. That works, I guess, for some people. But the thing that pushes you past failure after failure after failure, or challenge after challenge, or obstacle after obstacle, that makes you want, has to be about other people. It can't be about yourself.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. If you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.